3, 4, 5. There we are. Now we're on YouTube.
6,
What's up, YouTube?
7, 8, 9, 10.
Good. 10 squats. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good. 10 push-ups. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good, guys. Land your backs. Bring your feet high up. Let's get ready for 20 chokes. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Nice, guys. Bring your left leg over your right knee. Elbow to your knee. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good, guys. Switch legs. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Nice, guy. Oh, is that only 10? Oh, just kidding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right, now we go for 20 triangles. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Nice job, guys. Grab your collars. Let's warm up the neck. Chin to your chest. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good. Chin to your shoulders. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Ears to your shoulder. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Nice, guys. Let's get ready to go for 20 bridges. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Nice, guys. 20 hip escapes. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Nice, guys. Let's go ahead and sit up for break falls. Feet together. Arms across your shoulders. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Nice job, guys. Let's go ahead and sit up for stretches. Left leg out. Right leg in. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Nice, guys. Switch legs. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Nice. Both legs straight out in front. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Nice, guys. Butterfly position. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Nice, guys. Bring your legs wide apart. Put your elbows to the mat if you can. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Nice, guys. Roll all the way back. Hold that position. Make sure to keep all the pressure on your shoulders, not on your neck. Breathe deep. Roll back slowly. And let's get started, guys. All right, guys. So you guys remember last week or last few weeks, okay? We've been working variations of spider guard, okay? Mainly working 1 foot on the bicep, 1 foot on the hip, starting from a double sleeve grip, okay? 1 foot on the hip, 1 foot on the sleeve. Obviously, from there, you guys remember, we have a lot of different options that we work in transitioning from one side to the other, okay? But now this week, we're gonna reverse roles, okay? And for those who have a hard time getting out of spider guard, that's what we're working here this week, okay? Breaking spider guard and passing. So as Chase starts to put his foot on my bicep and transitioning to one of the sweeps, you guys know, right, just from drilling, if I stay on my knees here, it's very easy for Chase to come up on his elbow, stretch me out, and make me off balance already. Why? Because look at my elbow in line with my shoulder. It contorts my whole body. In order for me to remain balanced, I have to bring my elbow in line with my shoulder, right? If he raises my elbow up, look, it makes me off balance, okay? So what I like to do here, guys, I don't like to pass spider guard on my knees, okay? So I'm going to stand, but first, I'm going to grab the cuff of his pant like a hook grip, like he has on my sleeve, but I'm grabbing his pant, okay? And now what I'm going to do, guys, I'm just going to stand, okay? I like to have my opposite leg forward versus the leg that he has on my bicep, okay? And what I'm going to do, guys, because he wants to keep his foot on my hip, okay, I have 2 options here. If he's not pulling really hard, I can simply circle my hand underneath his leg and put my palm on his calf and push down. From here, guys, look, I'm going to shuffle step. My outside leg first, inside comes down towards his hip. I'm going to bring my knee to his hip line and pop my hip forward as I punch his arm. You guys know I like knee on belly, so I can leave the knee on belly, bring my other hand to block his hip, and I can transition right back in the side, or I can simply switch my knee on belly and come back. Okay, so let's look at it again. I know I'm going to show you from a couple different angles. So I'm not quite sure which is going to be the best one for you guys to see. Okay, so again, he brings his foot to my bicep right away. I like to grab the pant. Okay, now we're going to discuss this can hurt you right down the road, right? Because it almost commits you to his spider guard. Okay, in some scenarios, so I want to be aware of that. But I like to grab the pant by his on the foot that he has on my bicep. Right away, stand, keeping my knee that's opposite of his foot on bicep in front. Okay, if he stays like this, okay, with his leg inactive, I can just pin it to his body and do the same thing, step and break. Okay, but Chase is smart. He's not gonna have a limp leg. He's gonna keep it in my hip here, right, keeping me stretched out. Okay. So look what I'm gonna do, guys. My hand is gonna circle underneath circle around, and I push him sideways. I'm gonna shuffle step, okay? My outside leg, okay, opposite of the arm on the biceps, gotta step in as I bring my other leg around to his hip, knee on the inside of his hip joint, pop my hip forward, punch the leg, and I keep pushing his leg, guys, okay? Notice my knee on his belly or knee on his hip here. I can bring my opposite arm to block the hip and transition a knee on belly, okay? I'm gonna show you from the opposite side. Okay, so he has foot on bicep, foot on the hip, okay? And I was here. Look how I step. I'm like this. Look at my hand, guys. The hand that's here, I'm gonna circle close to his ankle as possible. I circle around and I hold palm against his, like his, not his knee, but his calf, okay? And I kind of bring him sideways. I'm gonna shuffle my feet, okay? Step, step, okay? My outside leg steps close. My inside leg steps close to his hip. And I'm bringing my knee into his hip joint as I drive my hips posture and punch his leg. And I punch forward. I keep knee on belly. And I keep punching the leg until I can solidify. My other hand can go across his hip line. I transition to my knee on belly. Okay? Or same thing. I punch. I can come down in the normal side control as well. Okay? One more time. Come this way, Chase. This way a little bit. So he's got his foot on my bicep from the hip. I make my pant grip right away. I stand, circle my hand, push his leg, step, step. Knee goes to the hip as I drive my hip forward in posture. Punch the leg all the way. I got to keep this leg extended. My knee on his hip. Turn back into me, Chase. Then go back in to side control. Okay? All right, guys, let's spend a few minutes working on that. And then we'll address and move on. Hands up. 1, 2, 3. Drive your hip and posture more, Jason. Good. So Jason, look here. So he has foot on bicep, right foot on the hip. Okay. I like to have my you can kind of stand parallel here. It's not wrong, but I like to have like more of a combat base here where I have my leg forward that's opposite of the foot on the bicep, you know. And then I just bring my hand in, I circle around like we just did. Okay. But look at my posture here. When I step and I'm coming here, I'm not staying down. I'm doing this, right? I'm coming here and I'm literally dropping my knee and I'm driving my hip. And I'm posturing as I punch, right? So he's here, boom, circle, step, boom, and I'm punching away, okay? I really need to posture because it makes it hard to keep his foot on my bicep when I'm up. Okay, and I drive my hip to punch it off, then I keep it away. Make sense? Better. Don't be afraid to put all your weight on him, Nikki. Put all your weight on Bastion. It's okay, Bastion. You just gotta flex your stomach. You can support it all. Nikki's not that heavy. Talk to me, Ashley. Talk to me. What's happening?
His arm is getting caught on my bicep. I mean, his foot's getting caught on my bicep.
Okay, so try to. So this is going to depend on a few factors, right? I need to. So I can bring him close here. Yeah. Got the sleeve, Chase. There you go. So he's got foot on the hip. Okay. If I circle too low, look, it gets stuck. His foot in my arm. So I need to bring my wrist towards his ankle and circle, right? So, because look, let's see here. If my hand goes by like his calf, right, underneath, and I go to circle, his foot is in my armpit, right? But if I start to bring my elbow back and I bring my hand, keep your foot on the hip hitches. I bring my hand back towards his ankle, right? Then I circle, okay? And I also bring my hip forward a little, look. Then I step and drive. Good. And make sure you have weight on him. Yeah. So when you drive that leg across, put that knee like in his hip joint, or like I slide my body on his hip, right? So like if I'm here, boom, you know, a circle, boom, step. I drive here, right? As I come down, I don't want my knee on the ground because he's still mobile here, right? So I'm either knee on him and I punch, or as I drive, boom, then I'm my whole body, like my hip to hip. Now if he tries to move, I'm on him, okay? So make sure you have like either hip to hip connection or you have that knee on him. Good. Better, Ashley. What's up, Luis? I heard you were napping, man. I'm jealous, man. Good. All right, guys. So go and come back. No worries. We're good. We have answers for these issues. Okay. So come over here, Chase. What happens, guys? You guys already know. Okay. Sometimes it's hard to circle that hand, right? So he has me here. Okay. He has my sleeve. Okay. Look, guys. Let's say I pull my arm. Okay. Even if I have, it doesn't really matter which way I switch my legs here. Okay. I like to be more my opposite leg forward. Some people like to be more here. It doesn't really matter. Okay. But look here. Let's say I can't get my hand underneath, but I can get it to his knee. That's fine too. Because now look, I hold his knee. He keeps it in my hip. Look, I just walk. Okay, same thing. Step, step, pop. That hip explosion is huge, guys. I have to come here and I have to drive my hip and punch it away. And look, I keep my knee in his hip joint, or I can connect my hip and maintain side control. Okay. So if you're having an issue circling the hand, look, just turn this right here. Put your head down. Okay. Look, I bring my hand to the knee. Okay. And now I just walk. Keep your foot on my hip, Chase. Keep it there. Keep your foot on my hip. You ready? I walk. Okay. So I push his knee. I walk around. Step, step. Drive, punch. Can block. And hip switch. Okay. And come back down. That makes sense? All right, guys, give that a shot. Hands up. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to add on one other small variation. Yeah, drive your hip bashing. Good, Ashley. Good, Jason. Make sure you're driving your hip, not just punching the leg. You get somebody who's got a strong hip, putting the bicep there, it's going to be hard, man. Got to drive your hip to pop that leg off the bicep. Slow down, Jason. Yeah. Think about when you drive your hip, Jason. Like you're posturing straight up in the air, you know? Like it's obviously natural to be bent over in this position, right? But what I'm trying to do is this. Like I'm trying to like walk my hip forward. And look, even if he just keeps his foot on my bicep, keep your foot on my bicep, Chase. Right? Keep it there. Don't let it go. Hard. You got it? Look. No. Keep it up. Chase, keep it. Ready. Right? Guys, when I'm vertical, look, Chase, put your foot on my bicep. Put it on my bicep, man. It's easy, guys, right? But what's hard is getting out from here, especially if you're like stepping down on my bicep. Right now, it's hard, right? So that's why I got to circle. And when I bring my knee in, or even if I don't bring my knee in, I'm driving my hip in, and like I'm standing, right? Boom, and I punch the leg. Okay, so I have to be vertical. So it's here, almost like a double leg, you know, and you're driving your hips underneath. Same kind of concept. Okay, try that. Good, slow. Yes, better. Much better. Because when you drive your hips in posture, the foot slides off the bicep. And then you're extending the arm and punching it away. More posture. Don't worry, man. We're gonna get it. Brad's over here doing it right.
I just got done foam rolling.
Oh, dude, I've been lifting so much and not doing like any yoga just because I've been working. I'm so tight right now. It's crazy.
I did 2 mountain bike sessions this week. My legs are shot.
Oof, I had a heavy squat session yesterday. They're not like sore, but they're tired, man. You know.
Yeah, mine are just tired and they're tight.
Yeah, like I'm just standing up. I'm like, ugh, oh god. I'm like an old jiu-jitsu guy. Like I'm only 32.
The foam roller doesn't usually hurt,
but yeah. Sometimes I have to use a PVC pipe.
I've got this guy. It's really hard.
Oh yeah,
it's like grippy.
It's like a tractor tire.
It's super hard though.
Yeah, the ones I've had are kind of like they're kind of soft. I need one that's hard.
Yeah, I've got one of those too. I got a soft one.
Yeah, those don't do anything for me. Nice, Ashley. Beautiful.
Those are good for your back, but
yeah,
the hard ones
I like using them for like mobility drills. If I'm like putting it behind my shoulders and letting like things kind of carry down, I like those softer ones. Good. All right, guys. So go ahead and come back. Let's just touch base on one other option here for you, okay? We're not going to go so much into the pass here, but it's just another way that you guys can get rid of the foot on the bicep, right? Because again, guys, sometimes it's really hard, okay? You guys know I play a lot of spider guard. When my foot's on your bicep, it's hard to get it away, you know? Or there's a guy named Leo Machado, BTT in Richardson. Man, it's got an awesome spider guard. You let him put a foot on your bicep, he's sure to sweep you, you know? So same thing, guys. Once you're here, I don't like to be on my knees. I stand, okay? So I still bring my hand to the leg. And look, now I'm going to back up, guys, okay? And when I back up, look how I bring the knee that's on the bicep down and my elbow like this, okay? His foot's here. I come back. I push his leg. I block. Now from here, there's a lot of different options, guys. I can still stand and push, right? Or I break. Look, I can circle, start to move for like double under pass. But the idea is to free up the foot on the bicep, okay? Because depending on their reaction afterwards or depending on what kind of passing you like, you'll have to adapt that to your game, right? So again, he has a foot on the bicep. I stand, bring my hand to his leg, okay? Now I'm backing up, guys, okay? It makes it hard for him when I back up and he sits. It's hard for him to keep his feet on my bicep. But now I drop to my knee, bringing his heel to that knee. I drop my elbow down. I make a shelf for his leg. From here, look, my hand can circle and pin. I can back away, okay? I can toreando, right? I can like just jump, you know, whatever kind of passing you want. So again, foot on bicep, boom, stand, back, break, circle. Okay, very easy. Well, not easy. It's done perfectly, makes it easy, but it's a good option to get the foot off the bicep, okay? Remember, it's about backing away. Everyone has a natural instinct that we want to come into the spider guard, right? Because he's pushing you, you want to push back. I push away. When I break, can pass the leg, circle, right? Come over. A lot of different options, okay? Make sure you're using the same side, the foot on the bicep down, and I make a shelf. And then from there, I can circle and start to pass. Okay? Hands up. 1, 2, 3. I like your shorts, Luis. So guys, remember, I'm coming down into like a combat-based position, guys. Look at my squat here, okay? Turn this way. Back up. Over here. Over here. More. Right there. That's good. So look here, guys. When he has a foot on the bicep, right? I'm standing. Boom. I back up, okay? I'm going to bring my other leg down so I squat, okay, in a combat-based position. And I make the shelf for his leg, okay? I'm not going to be like this. This is too hard. I can't just sit my hip back like this. I have to sit and bring my elbow down. So I'm still postured. That's important here. I don't want to be like this up and trying to bring his foot off. It's going to be too hard. So I'm here. I sit, elbow down. Look, now he doesn't have it anymore, okay? Now I can bring it back up, leg drag, all kinds of fun stuff. So make sure you're jumping into that combat base. Yeah, sit back, Jason. Yeah, now make a shelf. Put her foot on your knee when you bring your elbow down. Yes, now you can circle your hand or you can push the leg away and stand up. Yeah, exactly. We're going to go into some different passes from there, but right now I just want you to work the break. Nice, Luis. Break the arm, Luis. Break the arm. Bastion. Bastion. Maybe they can't. Am I muted? No, maybe they can't hear me. Don't you take that from your dad, Bastion. Nice, Ashley. Good. Yeah, once the foot's off the bicep, now it's basically open guard. Now it's time just to pass, whatever pass you want to use. Good. You get some funky feet, Chase. Like duck feet, man. Like hands are like crazy wide. It's weird. Good. So Jason, Ashley, look here too. You guys are getting it down, but I'm noticing one thing. Okay, it's a small detail, but I think it's important. This way, Chase. Scoot back. Come on, Chase. Scoot back more. There you go, right there. Okay. So when you're here, right? I like to still make the same grip, right? Everything's the same. Okay. I'm here. Boom. I start to back up, and then look how I kind of align my leg underneath already when I sit. And so when I sit, I'm placing his heel, or or maybe he has like Achilles tendon on top of my knee. See how it's just resting on my knee? That's where I want to place it. Okay. If I just try to do this, okay, sometimes it's hard. If he keeps pulling, pushing, it's hard to push off. But if I bring it in here, and then what I'm doing is once it's on my knee, I'm driving my elbow down. Make sense? Because his leg can't go anywhere. It's on my knee. So he's here. Hold it there, Chase. You're embarrassing me. Hold it here. Chase, they're watching. Look, I pop my elbow down. Okay. I rest it on my knee, pop. And then from there, for sure, I also I can get into more details here, but we're going to pop for now and circle. And then from here, it's just like open guard, right? I can Toriando, go wherever I want. But rest it on your knee like a shelf. Let me see your wrist. Let me show you a trick. Every time Jason messes up, I'm gonna wrist lock you. Mess up a lot, Jason. Up, give me your wrist, Chase. Good job, Jason. We had a talk before class. Don't worry, Jason. It takes time, man. Don't worry. Maybe Chase is just super weak. It makes it look too easy. Yeah, so Ash, you see how like your butt's still up? Like you were like this here. Right? You were kind of like this. I want to be here. So I'm still postured. Yeah, there you go. Yes. Good. Yeah, that happens. No worries. Stop the bicep. Yeah. Right in between. Pop. Good. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and jump into some specific training. We're going to start same way we did last week, okay? But that way allows you guys to continue working your spider guard control. But now we have the pass to add, okay? So 1 foot on the bicep, 1 foot on the hip, okay? Starting from here, okay? When ready to go, you guys go. You know the drill already. Boom. If I pass, okay, stop and reset. If my partner is able to sweep or submit, we stop and reset. In case you can't even do it right, okay? No, you guys know the drill, okay? 5 minutes, and then we'll switch. Hands up. 1, 2, 3. Spider guard players really focus on keeping the foot on the bicep. Squeeze, Nikki, squeeze. Nice. Let's go, Chase. Baba! What's going on over here? Y'all got like a 3-way armbar going on? That much heavier, Chase? Huh? That much heavier? Yeah. Okay, breathe. That's a lot of weight. What is it? I think it's every 20 pounds of level. Classified in jiu-jitsu.
Give me your back. Easy pass. 1 minute, guys. Guys, switch. Top person on bottom, bottom on top. Ten seconds. Take a chance. You had the foot underneath, but you left your, you didn't do anything with it. You're like, yeah. I ripped my slacks today. I slided down the tickets. Just a tad difference in experience. You're losing weight, bro. Wow, you're getting too skinny. You're gonna sit up. I see you, dude. Like, you're like, no. Come on, guys. Stand your backs. Stretch your arms and legs. Breathe deep. Move your legs. Open guard motion. Inside out. I tied this in a knot somehow. There we go. Good. Switch directions if you haven't. Lock your hands behind your knees. Sit up and lay down. Good. Roll all the way back. Hold that position. If you're like me and gain some weight, it's for sure more challenging, but try it anyway. Roll back slowly. And let's line up. Let's see, let's unmute everyone. Nice. Wow. Good deal, guys. Oh, awesome work. Like I said, this week we're going to be working the spider guard defense, right? Just kind of showing you different variations on, what you need to do when someone puts their foot on your bicep, okay? Because spider guard can be tricky. For sure, it's more sport jiu-jitsu, guys, It's very unlikely you're going to find this on the street when you have to defend yourself, someone pulling spider guard on you. If you do, well, make sure you slap hands and bump fists beforehand, you know? But that also goes to show too, guys, on the bottom, when you have someone who knows how to defend the spider guard, right, it makes your spider guard better, you know? You learn how to move your hips to keep consistent pressure on the bicep, right, as they start to circle their hands, how to adjust your hips, right, and to make those changes. Because if you just focus on bicep, right, and all you worry about is just strength and pulling, and they're able to turn the hips like we work today, you know, that pops the bicep, the foot off the bicep, it's hard, you know. So it's a great opportunity for us to continue the spider guard for those who are on an offensive aspect, but obviously learning how to defend and pass as well. Okay? So we'll probably spend just this week on the pass, just because these are very basic options. And then we're going to move on from the spider guard entirely. Okay. I think last week I mentioned to you guys, obviously with the new space, our plans open July, not August. Okay. For the new space, might be a little sooner, but just depends on cities and things of that nature, as far as permitting and inspections and all that fun stuff go. But it's moving fast. We'll probably have all of the, and I'm going to try to get some pictures and some videos and get some things uploaded by next week, just so you guys can see. But we'll probably have drywall going up by the end of the week. So, and then Brad, as far as like the networking stuff, we can get on the other sides of the wall too.
Or just shout when you want to do it.
Okay, yeah, maybe this weekend we can just go out there and check it out. See, I want to make sure they get all the plumbing stuff done out of the way. They got like giant holes in the concrete right now, so they got to fix all that first. But yeah, so we're making some good movement, guys. Obviously, if you guys listen to the governor, you know, he mentioned that May 18th would be, you know, the earliest that they would say gyms could possibly open. I don't know if we're classified as a gym, right? I think that's the big consensus in the jiu-jitsu communities, because we call it a gym in the academy. I mean, not really a gym. You know, I would say we're probably more considered a sport, right? Or athletics of some sort. So hopefully they come out May 18th and say everything can open. I'm not hopeful for that, right? I think the realistic scenarios are going to come out. The open gyms like 24-hour fitness are going to mandate social distancing like they have been on everything else. And I think realistically, guys, the earliest we'll be able to get back to like an in-person, in-class jiu-jitsu is like June, like early June, at the earliest. So I don't know. Obviously, I'm not the governor, but I just don't want to get everyone to get their hopes up to think like, oh, May 18th is coming. But you know, as soon as we're allowed back in the academy, that's my plan, right? I've already worked it out with Charles. I told you guys, you know, like as long as we can't use the academy, you know, our last month officially at this location is April. And then we're working on getting the new space rocking and rolling. I've already got the signs going up, the storefront with decals going. Mats will be ordered here soon. So everything's moving quickly. But should they make a decision to allow us to open before we have a chance to, we're going to come back here. Right? I'm leaving these mats here at this location. And that way, should they allow us to do class, then we can come back and have class. So that's kind of the plan right now to do that. I'm going to send out an email to do like a big CJJF team Zoom meeting, right? Not a class, but just a meeting, so that I can give some more updates, more timelines, and things of that nature. Just kind of inform everyone on kind of what we're doing. So you guys already know because you guys are in class, but for everyone else who's not attending, I want to make sure everyone has a chance to hear, be updated, not necessarily via email, right? Because you lose context and things, and I want to make sure there's questions we can get them answered and you know, just address it in that fashion. So good news is, you know, once we open the new space, we're gonna have a full schedule. You know, so it's not going to be just Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, right? So we'll have Monday through Saturday. We'll still have afternoon classes. We'll still have AM classes. I will be affiliating with my Muay Thai coach in California, and I'll still be training with him, but we'll be teaching Muay Thai as well. I'm going to be teaching it initially, and probably going forward, is I'm going to continue my training with Arjan. So I'll be going out to California to train with him a few times a year, and working with him to continue my progression. But then we'll teach Muay Thai here as well. So we're finalizing that schedule. I hope to have that done. When did I have that? I'm hoping to have that done by the 15th of May, I think is what I set myself to have that finalized with. So I'm working with Aubrey, obviously, on the yoga aspect. We got some interesting ideas how we can, you know, make yoga, I think, more feasible for everyone to attend, whether that's like after class, half the mat is for live training and half is for yoga, kind of a same time kind of concept. So we're kind of spitballing some ideas in that fashion, just because I know after we train jiu-jitsu for an hour and a half, not many people want to stay for yoga, you know. So try to see how we can make that work. But other than that, as always, guys, if you have questions, don't hesitate to reach out. You know, if you guys want to send videos, Sean, I got your videos. I'll look at those here this week, and then I'll give you some details and some pointers. But you guys are welcome to send videos of technique. If you have questions, you know, especially to this time frame, and I'm happy to give some feedback for you guys. So, but yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Thanks for coming. Guys.
With
No, go ahead. Go ahead. We're listening.
With Muay Thai, would we also have to pay additional like yoga?
It's going to be $500 a month more. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know yet. To answer your question. So more than likely it'll probably be a small, like I have to work out the program, right? Because now we're having a whole other program. We'll have like an all-inclusive. We'll have just yoga, just Muay Thai, just jiu-jitsu, you know, kind of a collective. I haven't really put thought into that just yet. My initial thought for the people who are training, nice Xavier, nice and clean. My initial thought on that is it'll probably be a small upcharge for that. You know, obviously just for time, but not much. Like it's not going to be a drastic difference, I don't think. But I don't have those details just yet. But once I finalize kind of what that looks like, then I'll announce it for everyone, for sure. And of course, you guys could try it before you have to make decisions, all that kind of fun stuff. You know how it is. No contracts. We're never going to have contracts. So you know. Any other questions? Word up, Luis. I need to hit you up too for the walls are up, so we can check out those bench ideas and kind of see what your thoughts are. So hit me up, and then we'll figure out time frame to come check it out. So, all right, guys, have a good night. I'll see you guys Thursday. See you, YouTube.